shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment. Did you capture it? Just let it slip. Yo.
Hello, welcome to this very nice lesson. As you can see, we have a very nice whiteboard here with a lot of nice words. And I think we're gonna have a nice time here today. But first, I have to tell you about my very nice day. I woke up this morning and I had a very nice breakfast. And on my way to work, I ran into a nice old friend and we had a really nice chat. And when I came to my job, I met my very nice colleague. And we also had a very nice and interesting discussion. So far it's been very nice. As you can hear, I tend to use the word nice a lot. And when I do that, my story doesn't become that interesting. So I thought today that we would learn a couple of other words to say nice, because nice is the first word you learn, and today we will learn more. To the basics. Nice is an adjective, and an adjective, as we all know, describes a noun. And we're going to look at three different situations or categories, whatever you want to call it. It's called senses, social situations, and following the rules and traditions of society, where you can use other words than nice, which often use. It's easy to use. So, if you look at the first category here, we have senses. Well, by that I mean what you taste, what you hear, what you see, what you feel, and so forth. So, for example, you've been at a dinner, and you want to explain to the people that you're talking to that the dinner was fantastic. Of course you can use strong words like that, but often you just say the dinner was nice. Instead of saying nice, you can use a word like heavenly. Says more, it increases, your language becomes better. And for example, if you've been at the movies, you often say that, yeah, we saw Batman, it was nice. But I don't know if nice is the word I would use to describe the movie that I liked. So enjoyable says more about what you've seen and gives more information to the person you're talking to. And for example, if you've been at the concert, you've been listening, you can say, yeah, I really liked the concert, especially the piano was very delightful to listen to. Delightful. And if we move on to the next category, we have social situations. For example, if you've been at a party, or you've been in a new group, you met new people, and you want to describe the people that you met, of course, to your friends. You can say, yeah, I met a lot of nice people. She was nice, and his brother was very nice too, and her brother was also very nice. But instead of saying nice, you can say these three words. Affable, which is very close to likable, and easy to like. Affable, likable, you could say, same thing. And then we have pleasant, which is closer to nice, but another way of saying it, a bit more sophisticated, you might say. He was a very pleasant guy. We had a nice conversation. See, I used the word nice again. A very pleasant guy, and we had a pleasant conversation. Or you can say, she was very affable, and we had a very pleasant conversation. You can mix it up, any way you like it. And then we have gracious, which is very close to affable, which, as I said before, is like likable. So affable and gracious, very close to each other. Let's look at the last category here, following the rules and traditions of society. When you think of that, you can say that if someone is well-mannered, they have been raised well by their parents, you say that, yeah, he's a nice boy, or yeah, she's a very nice girl. But instead of saying nice, you can say these three words, and they're slightly different. But let's take a look at the first one, correct. You say that, for example, yeah, he's very correct. He always tucks his t-shirt into his shorts when he has PE, for example. He's very correct. He always he never wears shoes with the shoelaces untied or something. Very correct. Instead of, yeah, he's a nice boy, he always does what he's told and so forth. And then we have polite. And polite, you could say it, instead of saying that he was nice, you said she was very polite because she always shook hands with everybody, and people like that. Or he always pulled out the chair for me, he was so polite. And then we have the last one, respectable. And I'm gonna make a comparison here between two famous people, Barack Obama and Homer Simpson. Most people would say that Barack Obama is a very respectable person, but Homer Simpson not. And why is that? Well, if you look at the two of them, you probably see why and how they act. Because Homer Simpson, he doesn't really follow the rules and traditions of society. He's not a good father. He sometimes hits Bart and make many other stupid things. But Barack Obama, on the other hand, he's very respectable. At least what we see from him. He takes care of his family. He works very hard and he tries to do the best he can for his country. So instead of saying that Barack Obama is a nice guy, you can say that he's a respectable guy. For example. Okay, I hope that you have learned something new, and I just want to say, have a nice day.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's joking.